specialist for both the church and the preschool, and it's good to be with you again today. Psalm 30 verse 5 reads, "Weeping may endure for the night, but joy comes in the morning." Let's think about that today. There's a great recent sermon by Carl Lentz in which he shares about 3 friends who were held up at gunpoint. He used what happened to share this point in his Palm Sunday message. He spoke, "When faced with a crisis, we can do one of 4 things. We can freak out, freeze up, we can flee, or we can face it head on with the faith God has given us to trust Him with the outcome." And so he asked his viewers point blank, how are you dealing with the challenges of COVID-19? Liturgy of the Ordinary is a book by author Tish Harrison Warren. It's about sacred practices in everyday life. She explains that the circumstances of this world often drive us into a false theology. That is, that we are masters of our own time, rather than God. We've come to believe that our worth is defined by how we've spent our own time. But time is truly a gift from God, a means of worship, she explains, not a commodity that we can control, manage, or consume. So let's challenge ourselves. How are you going to use this gift during this season? Some of us are busier than we ever have been, with jobs that have become even more demanding due to the circumstances or added responsibilities like homeschooling. Others have had jobs or responsibilities diminish, for better or for worse. Either way, let us remember that God's provision sustains life. God's provision satisfies the soul. Will we focus on these provisions during this unprecedented time? The choice is ours. In this book, it's a diary of private prayer by John Bailey. He wrote a prayer earlier this year that I will close with now. Let us pray. Blessed are you, O Lord, for you have made me in your own likeness, and you have breathed into me the breath of your own life. Let me remember that my mortal body is only the servant of my immortal soul. Let my world be centered not on myself, but on you. Grant that my part in the world's life today may not be to obscure the splendor of your presence, but rather to make it more plainly visible to the eyes of my fellow men and women. Open my eyes that I may see you. Open my ears that I may hear your calling. Amen.